on, guys? I am back here with another video. I'm going to be making a kind of a cookie cutter video, but top 5 things that I hate about my S4. Like I said in the prior video, it's a 2015 B8.5 S4. I've owned it for about close to 3 years. We're looking at 35,000 miles that I've put on the car since I bought it. The car has treated me well. I love this thing, but there's obviously those little quirks about the car that's gonna, you know, piss you off. So while we're in the car, we're gonna start off with the first one. First one is kind of the gearing in this car. It's a little weird when you're in, I guess, the standard mode, which is in drive, and you're going like 50 miles an hour. Like, for example, I'm going 75. It puts me in 7th gear, which, I mean, it's fine for the highway. You get good gas mileage while you're in 7th gear, but you know, when you're going like 40, 45, 50 miles an hour on you know, a side street, it puts you in 7th gear. And it's like, if you want to, you know, not really floor it, but try and speed up a little bit, it just like lugs on the car and it doesn't really want to go. So that's kind of annoying. I know it's a little nitpicky, but it pisses me off a little bit. Same thing about the gearing though. If you put it into sport, and you try to put it, or I wouldn't say, when you put it in sport and you're cruising on the highway, it automatically puts it into 7th gear, or not 7th gear, 6th gear rather, and that's the highest gear that it goes. So on the topic of gearing, the second thing that kind of annoys me off about the gearing part is when you're in 6th gear, you can't shift into 7th gear. So for example, if I were to downshift right now in sport into, let's say, 5th gear, it puts it into manual, and then I can shift it to 6th, but it won't let me shift into 7th, right? But if I move it over to the manual mode, it'll allow me to go in 7th gear. And I don't understand why it does that. It's kind of annoying, because if you put it into sport and, you know, you want to drop a gear to 5th for whatever reason, and then speed up into 6th, and then if you want to go into 7th because you're on the highway or whatever, you can't put into 7th unless you either go to drive or, you know, put into paddle mode and then drop a gear. It's kind of annoying, but you'll get used to it. All right, so the second thing that I do not like about this car is the armrest. If you notice, you can move it up like this, and it's very annoying because if you get in the car and you try to adjust yourself, this will happen. Yeah, and the worst part about it is they're quite fragile, so I had to take the bottom shielding off of it because it broke, and I don't know if you can tell, but kind of scratched the shit out of this. But yeah, that's also the second most annoying thing I hate about this car. The third being right here, cup holders. Why is there a smaller one? This one fits a normal water bottle, but this one only fits like a Red Bull. And so if a passenger has like a coffee, you can't fit it. All right, so the fourth thing that I do not like about this car, well, I love them, but it's a love and hate relationship. These seats are a pain in the ass to clean. I've tried Sonax like 4 times, and it still leaves like these streaks, these stains. I don't know if you can tell. Very frustrating, but they do look phenomenal. So love-hate relationship for these seats for sure. Alrighty, and the fifth and final thing that I hate about this car, good old MMI. This has got to be so outdated. I don't even use this navigation because it's slow, and let me turn this beeping off. The navigation is slow, but it's just, this is what the radio looks like.
Exchange plan.
Let's not have that. So this is what the radio looks like. Media just looks like this. It's just very boring. They do have aftermarket CarPlays for it, but I haven't been able to get my hands on a good quality one, so I'm just stuck with this in the meantime. Kind of sucks, but is what it is. All right, and that is the 5 things that I do not like about this car. I know a lot of them were very nitpicky, but you know, I love this car a lot, and there's not really many things that I hate about it, but some of them are annoying. I will be posting a 5 things that I love about this car. I might even have more than 5 because this thing's a blast, but stay tuned for that one.